Hikaru, you were playing against Vidit today. When you got to know that, what were your thoughts about the game? You've played a lot against him online.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure what he would do. I had a feeling I would play him very early yesterday, around the time he was winning his game, so around like 9:30. So I actually had already started preparing for him, but then today he decided to surprise me with this Alapin Sicilian C3 round move, too similar to what Ranak did. And I had a surprise plan for that game, but for this one I didn't actually have an idea. And then I played what I think was quite dubious, this knight f6, e6. If I was going to play a plan along these lines, I should have played knight c6 and e6 and then just taken on d4. But really it came down to one critical moment, I think. I mean, Vidit obviously was out of his preparation when I played queen d8. I used 30 minutes to play knight c4, and there was this one moment when he could have played queen e2, but I think that was really the only time in the game that anything interesting was happening. But of course, it was also very careless of me, because when he was thinking for 30 minutes on knight c4, I was calculating knight c4 and dc5, both moves, and I thought after knight c4, I'd just go knight c6, play normal, and it'd be fine. But then I realized that after knight c6, I think he has some... what did he have there? No, I'm blanking. Yeah, he has knight c5 to potentially go into French, or even bishop e3. And I just had this feeling. Actually, sorry, no, it wasn't there. It's after I played bishop. Sorry, when I played bishop e7, I played it very quickly. And then he played bishop d3, and I was originally just going to play knight c6, play normal chess, and everything's fine. But I realized at that moment that if I put the knight on c6, he trades on c5, goes like queen e2, bishop g5, or bishop f4, and castles long, and it's just a really, really good French. The knight on c6 is misplaced, so I had to put the knight on d7 so I could capture with the knight on c5. And maybe he still should have gone for queen e2 and tried to castle to the queen's side, but once he didn't go for that, I think the rest was very, very simple. I don't think either of us had any chances. In fact, at the end, I was hoping he wouldn't repeat, because if he gives me the diagonal for my queen, basically c7 to h2, instead of him getting f4 to b8, I could maybe be better, but he, practically speaking, made the right decision, just force a draw, and that's how it goes.
Do you think that Alapin is getting more and more popular now against the Sicilian, just like how Rosolimo started becoming very important? Do you think this is happening?
I mean, it's funny because when I grew up, my brother, who actually played chess before I did, got to about master level. That's the only thing he played against the Sicilians. So obviously, I've had a lot of experiences with it over the many, many years that I've played chess. I mean, I think more than anything, the reason it's popular is because it avoids a lot of theory, and you get pretty simplified and easy positions to play with straightforward plans. And I think generally in this day and age, you have two options. Either you can really try to prepare very hard, where you go for very long forcing lines. There are a lot of alternatives. You have to be very, very precise, or you can try to just play chess with openings like the Alapin or like the Jobava London, for example. So I think it's something that's becoming more popular for that reason, and I think it will continue to become more and more popular, but I don't think it's going to overtake the main lines of the Sicilian.
And 2 days ago, I mean, just a day ago, there was a rest day. What did you do on the rest day?
I didn't do anything really. I just prepared for my game, and I streamed Title Tuesday. That was pretty much the extent of it. I mean, here on this island it's pretty small, and also I have been here a few times before, so it's not my first rodeo, and for that reason I just pretty much relaxed into a whole lot. But you know, I'll try to go out and see something over the next couple of days.
And lastly, I want to ask you that you stream a lot, but now you've kind of started playing over the board, but still the streaming happens. There are other people who commentate and so on. Did you ever envision that it would become this, that so many people would work together and so on?
Yeah, it's definitely surprising, I guess. I think, you know, for me, it was never really something that I thought would happen, even after the pandemic had started. Like, even if I looked to like 2021-ish into 2022, I didn't really think it would be popular. But one of the things with all the new people who are coming into chess is that a lot of them see all of us playing online, you see all this, and then for whatever reason, obviously to me it's very strange, because I've played over the board chess my whole life, but for a lot of people, they actually like seeing streamers play over the board, and so almost anybody who does that, they actually get very good numbers, and it's great to see that there's so many people enjoy it. And more than that, for me, on a personal level, I'm just glad that I'm still able to compete, because I think certainly when I came back to playing over the board in 2022 after that very long pandemic-induced break, I wasn't sure if I would be able to play at this level. So to be competitive is very important, and I'm just glad that it all seems to be working out.
It's brilliant how everything is managed. Congratulations.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.